So good afternoon. So our today's topic is all about cubes of binomials. So that's under special products and factoring. So it's elementary algebra. Okay. So our learning objectives for this lesson we're going to discuss the formula for the cubes of binomials, and we're going to solve the product of the binomials by cubes of binomials and using the FOIL method. Okay. So the cubes of binomials, so the formulas are given. So that's a plus b cubed, okay? Which is equal to a cubed plus 3a squared b plus 3ab squared plus b cubed. So likewise for its negative counterpart, so the only difference is there's a negative sign between a cubed and 3a squared b, and between 3ab squared and b. Okay, so just to take memorize these formulas. Okay, so let's use it as an example. Okay, so we're going to find the product of x plus 2 raised to the third power. Okay, so for our solution, we're going to let a, which is equal to x, and b, which is equal to 2. Okay, so we're going to substitute in the formula. So this will be x plus 2 raised to the third power, or x plus 2 cubed, which is equal to quantity x raised to the third power plus 3 multiplied by x squared multiplied by 2 plus 3 multiplied by x multiplied by 2 squared, then plus 2 cubed. So after solving, your equation will be like this, or your expression will be x cubed plus 6x squared plus 12x plus 8. Okay, so do you have any questions? Okay, so let's proceed. So let's use it in our second example. So we're going to find the product of 3x minus 6 raised to the third power. Okay, so the same solution, but since 3x, so that's 3x minus 6. Here you're going to use a minus b raised to the third power. Okay, let's use it in our example. So we're going to let a as 3x and b, which is equal to 6. So substituting in the formula, so that will be, so if you're going to expand 3x minus 6 raised to the third power, which is equal to 3x cubed minus 3 multiplied by 3x squared multiplied by 6 plus 3 multiplied by 3x multiplied by 6 squared plus 2 raised to the third power. Okay, so if you're going to simplify the expression or the equation, so your equation will be 27x cubed minus 162x squared plus 324x minus 260. Okay. So what if we're going to use FOIL method instead of using the special products? That will also be the same. Okay, so let's try using FOIL method. Let's assume that we did not see this yet. Okay, so we're going to find 3x minus 6 raised to the third power. Okay, so 3x minus 6 raised to the third power. Okay, so based from the definition of exponents, so the exponent tells you how many times you will multiply the base. So since this is 3x minus 6 raised to the third power, which means that this expression or this binomial, you're going to multiply it 3 times. So if we're going to expand it, this will be 3x minus 6, multiplied by 3x minus 6, and we're going to multiply by 3x minus 6. Okay, since we cannot multiply this directly, so we're gonna use the other way around, using the FOIL method. Okay, so we're gonna multiply first the first two terms. Okay, so I'm gonna multiply 3x here. So this will be the first term. This will be the outer term. This will be the inner term, and this will be the last term. So if you're going to get the product of those two terms, so that will become 9x squared. Okay, then outer term minus 18x, because 3x multiplied by negative 6 is negative 18x. Inner term negative 6 multiplied by 3x is negative 18x as well. Then negative 6 multiplied by negative 6, that's positive 36. Then multiplied by 3x minus 6. Okay. So combining similar terms, your expression will be 9x squared minus 36x. Okay. Then the time we have plus 36. Okay. So we're going to multiply it by 3x minus 6 because we're not yet done, because we only multiplied two terms, and by exponent of 3, we meant that we're going to multiply it 3 times. So we will multiply it to another 3x minus 6. So one last time. Okay, so what are we going to do? This 3x, you're going to multiply it here. Okay, so this 3x, you're going to multiply it here first. As if you're doing a FOIL method, 3x, you're going to multiply it here. Okay. 3x, you're going to multiply it here. Then 3x multiplied by here. And then 3x, you're going to multiply it here. Okay. So after doing the 3x, so we're going to multiply 6. So 6, you're going to multiply it to 9x squared. Then 6, you're going to multiply it to negative 36x. And 6, you're going to multiply it to positive 36. Okay. So let's do this. So this will become, so 9x squared multiplied by 3x, this is 27x raised to the third power. Okay, so minus, okay, so 3x multiplied by negative 36x, that's negative 108x squared. Okay, so this will be, so 3x multiplied by positive 6. Okay, that's positive 108. 108x. Okay, so after we finished with 3x, we're gonna multiply negative 6, or negative 6 multiplied by by 9x squared. This will be negative 54x squared. Okay, so this will be, so negative 6 multiplied by negative 36x. That's positive 216x. And of course, 36 times negative 6 is negative 260. Okay, so we're gonna combine similar terms. So using the FOIL method, this will be 27x cubed. Okay, so negative 108 minus 54, so just add. So this will be negative 162, or 162x squared. Okay. So plus 324x, and then minus 260. Okay, this will be the answer. Okay. So is the answer the same as we did a while ago? Yes. So just to prove that the FOIL method and the cubes, the special products are the same. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, so let's do the check here and let's have an activity. Okay, so we're going to find the product of the following cubes of binomials. Okay, so if you need more time, you'll just finish. Just pause the video. Okay, then later on we'll check all together and let's see if you get it. Uh, all three correct answers. Okay, let's check your answers. Okay, let's all check. So for number one, the answer is 8x cubed minus 108x squared z plus 486 xz squared minus 729 z cubed. Okay, got it. So number two, the answer is 125 m to the sixth power minus 525 m to the fourth of n times n plus 735 m squared n squared then minus 343 m cubed. And lastly, that will be 27 over 125 r cubed plus 27 over 50 r squared t cubed plus 9 over 20 rt to the sixth power and lastly 1 over a t to the 9. Okay, so for your assignment, you're going to find the product of the following. You're going to use the Microsoft Word in answering these problems. Okay, so if you don't have any questions, I will see you on our next video.